There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jared Eichhoff is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Here's Will Myers, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Will Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Now here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there, 1 away. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Matt, I'm looking for signs of life from Austin Hedges. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. The 1-0. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Segura turns and goes to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Segura leads off second with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for wrap number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's on a nice stretch.
What's
That's
up, man?
3 home
Great
runs in
Phillies
his
win
last
again.
10
Bryce
games.
Harper
He's
homers
swinging
and
the
is on
bat
a
really
roll
well
now.
right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
As a look, now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing, strike 2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Left side, but well foul. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And there's ball 1. Strom is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and 2.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
He's set. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still no score. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first, here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Pereira is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. So both runners able to move up a base, second and third now with two gone. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Matt Strom. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Pereira's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Odubel Herrera.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Hey. 2-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is taken in for out number 1.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. JT Realmuto is on deck. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play, with 19 homers and 58 runs batted in. Pitch on the way. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready now, Jared Eichhoff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Realmuto's running. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings as you see these guys on top of the division and cleared by a good 4.5 games entering play. Into the box, Greg Garcia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he popped him up. Franco in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Phillies, the pitcher.
Now in the box, Jared Eichhoff. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
0-2.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Gene Segura.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Segura sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts back the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now it's 2-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Bryce Harper would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and 2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The next 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, when you go with the slider there at a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
From the stretch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Line drive to center field. Herrera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutchen, and no one will track it down. Renfroe leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To short, hit hard. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins.
He's
set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Rhys Hoskins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Renfroe giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now, Andrew McCutchen, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike one to start the at bat. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Garcia is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank
you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 7. Manuel Margot.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 55.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Strom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder,
Into the box now, Will Myers. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Now,
all right, thanks, Heidi. Robert Stock, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. So digging in now, Maikel Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Maikel Franco.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Eichhoff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Stock, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now, Gene Segura as he grounds one briskly to short. Kinsler for one. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Greg Garcia. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Greg Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he misses there. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. They'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. 1 down.
Next to the Padres.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado, number 33 on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Next to the Padres, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Yeah, no, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's 1-0 San Diego. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here it comes, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jose Castillo comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Now to the plate, Austin Hedges. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
But the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Friendly Reyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Friendly Reyes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. At the plate, Will Myers. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Fastball just inside. Popped him up. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field.
Margot's on the move.
He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Michael Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 5, Nick Williams.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Williams has a .280 batting average. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Franco at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres on top, 1-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Standing in, Greg Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The shortstop, Greg Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Manny Machado will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe, so far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air to left. McCutchen is under it, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Kirby Yates will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit to short. Garcia is up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Now batting.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0, fouled off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Segura aboard here at first with nobody out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back in standing. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Garcia onto the grass. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Bryce Harper. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. It's good. They've taken the lead in the 8th. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The first baseman, number 17,
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, 2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot,
now
but
batting,
that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. So striding forward now, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Stepping in now, Ian Kinsler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Still 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Manuel.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Number 1, Boog Powell.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Hedges at second. Margot is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Will.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Will Myers. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he pops it up. Harper coming on, but this will land untouched. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but this will land untouched. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run push and has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. A ball and no strikes. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Padres lead it 6-2. Carlos Torres will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera, his career line against Carlos Torres. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Torres has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. The 0-2 once more is a fastball down below the knees. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Michael Franco. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Line drive to left. Myers is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Andrew Knapp will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Andrew.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 3 homers and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Myers. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Padres came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kirby Yates earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the San Diego Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 6-2. The New York Mets smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium, 5-4. Shane Carl got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen as the Braves took care of the Dodgers, 2-1. The Washington Nationals launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 5-1. The Miami Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 8-7. Miles Michaelis was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 3-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. Anthony Rizzo drove in 3, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates, 5-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 7-6. The Indians combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 13-4. The Tampa Bay Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-2. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 2-1. The Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Orioles 9-4. The Chicago White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-4. Ramon Laureano grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Athletics defeated the Astros 4-1. Francisco Cervelli sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3 as the Rangers pushed past the Twins 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.